This Tuesday, May 7th, check out the Progenitors, Jelly Project, Turn Back Now, and the Strange Heroes at 7th Street entry starting at 8 p.m. Here's a little clip from Turn Back Now's Clubhouse Show episode on CyanetRadio.com.
After the mics were off and we were off air and stuff like that, you were telling me about the band is kind of a concept band, and it's a little bit more than just the rock and rock that you see on stage.
Rocking,
right?
Rocking.
It's a really weird sort of concept. It's Nate, help me. How do I always describe this to people? It's like David Bowie meets Meatloaf meets Coheed and Cambria through the Replacements sort of lens. It's like
nice.
Just like
filter to the Replacements to
the music of Bruce Springsteen. I'm completely lost.
Yeah, we're all over the damn place. But no, it's a love story about the end of the world, kind of. Is what we're all of it. Everything that we write is all part of one big.
So it's not just a concept album. The whole band is involved in the concept, or everything that you do, rather.
Yeah, everything artistically that we do through this band is all about this other world, or other worlds, or whatever is sort of happening at the moment. But really we've introduced two characters with these two EPs we've recorded. Simon, the main character, and then Inside Man, who's sort of his sidekick for the first year or so of the apocalypse. And Simon is on these cliffs overlooking New Orleans, and if you've ever been to New Orleans, you know what I'm talking about.
I haven't. Now I gotta go. I just gotta go now.
Yeah, you tell me about those cliffs there.
Okay.
And they're watching the NAFTA superhighway grand opening scissor ribbon cutting ceremony, and it's very beautiful, and they're about to shoot off fireworks because they shoot off fireworks for fucking everything in New Orleans. And she's like, by the way, I've been seeing someone else, and I'm probably pregnant with his baby. And the fireworks start going off, and
Simon's girlfriend is saying it.
Yeah, Simon's girlfriend Judas is saying all of these things. We're very subtle,
right?
So yeah, she's saying all of these things, and then the fireworks start going off, and then the bombs start falling out of the sky, and then the comets start following them, and then everything sort of dissolves into chaos.
Right.
So the rest of the story is the interesting part, though. The next
that's not even interesting.
That's not the most interesting thing that happens. Everything else is really
the end of the world.
Cool.
That's just shit.
And then the next day happens.
Well, yeah. Well, no, it's just sort of 7 years of what's gonna come next, and watching the world slowly dissolve while you learn to love yourself.
That's better than where I thought he was going to go with, like the band jumps in with a bunch of leotards then and rocks the world, and then they become leaders of the world. Maybe that's the next band. I don't know.
This is the next concept.
We're just the narrators. We're like the Greek chorus of the apocalypse.
Seriously, has anybody done that where the whole entity is built around something like
Coheed
this?
and Cambria.
Is that what they did?
Pop metal, graphic novel.
Yeah,
I knew it was like
the shirt, babe. I don't know if you noticed.
Oh no, I do, but I didn't. I thought they did concept albums. I didn't realize
they're
that
all one story.
Okay,
over and
that sounds cool. I've never. I guess I knew that because one of my friends, they showed me Coheed and Cambria, and I was like, yeah, that's okay. But like I heard one or two tracks, but it doesn't. Maybe it makes more. He said it makes more sense to listen to the whole thing.
Yeah, it's pop metal. It's hard to they're great. They're super fun, but it's hard to like really get into pop metal unless you're a 14-year-old girl on the tail end of that emo phase that was happening.
True. The graphic novel, though, however, is fantastic.
Yeah.
If you guys are into comic books.
Well, it's great pop metal, and his vocals are insane.
So are you going to have anything like that with comics or anything like that involved with it?
Yes, actually, yeah. We've got a comic that my wife is actually going to help us with. It's pretty cool. Which is what Meg is my wife, and she's sitting next to me, but she doesn't have her own microphone, so I apologize if I speak for her too much.
That's all right. I mean, I'm here, but you can speak for me too.
Yeah, so she's helping us with that, and it's super cool. And then there's this.
How is she helping you? What are you doing, sweetie?
Well, I'm not illustrating it, but we're kind of like photographing it and then creating illustrations based on that.
Off of the photos?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So who's your photographer? Who are you working with? You're doing the photographs. Who's illustrating everything?
And then I'm altering the photographs and turning them into
that is so awesome.
Nice.
That's beautiful. See, we need
Shoto-fopping
to...
Yep.
Well, cool. You know what?
That looks awesome.
If we can maybe get some of that for the post or something like that, or just like a little sneak peek, maybe. Okay.
Sneak peeks.
Forward it to you.
Oh, cool, awesome. We're at the midway point here, but we'll come back to this. Though.
We're going to listen to
get
two
back
songs.
To
If you've downloaded the first half of the podcast and you want to come over to signitradio.com and listen to the rest of whatever happens, we'll be over there. It's SIA.
SIA. Oh wait.
Fuckers, nobody seems.
I'm like entranced by her thing.
SINEtradio.com is SIANET radio.com. Everybody else is asleep.
So you guys have a couple tracks. We're gonna have a couple tracks from you guys. What do you want to? Do you have any favorites you want to play, or Nate?
What's the wife's favorite?
We're gonna put you on. We're gonna put you on.